Welcome back to World of Immersion. We have a very special video today. We're here with Cam. And if you didn't know, last year we did a haunted house, including the year before also. But we've already started on ours. I know it's July, but we're going to be open towards the end of October. But we have a lot that we've been doing. We've been starting here in the garage. And yeah, we're going to show you what we've done so far. There's a lot that we have done, so stay tuned. So for starters, here's the front entrance area. That area might need to be repainted just a little bit. It's a little light, it looks like, but this is gonna be the front entrance of the maze. We're gonna have a big poster here. Once again, this is scarecrow themed, similar to how we did last year. You can see kind of some of our old walls right here. Those are gonna be repainted black as well. But this is the front entrance area. The queue will be wrapped around in this driveway. And yeah, we'll have a big poster with the logo right here. And people are gonna enter in through here. And then this will be the first hallway that people enter down. So this hallway is gonna all painted black. On video, it doesn't look as great, but in person at night, especially, the walls are completely black. You can't see anything. And then right down here, we got a little light that is activated on it. We got our first little poster here. So if you've ever seen the Bride of Frankenstein maze at Halloween Horror Nights, that was kind of our general inspiration. So we're gonna have these in front of each scene. You can see this one, looks very cool. We're gonna have actually this actor in the next scene with holding the lantern. It's gonna be cloaked. The lantern will be very, very cool. And then you enter from here into our scene, which is very lit up right now and still under construction. As you can see, we have an unfinished tree there, but we have these corn stalks, which were very similar to the ones that we used last year in our haunt. There's the facade from last year's haunt, and we decided to use it in this room because I think it looks better to do it inside here. We can control the lighting really well. Got hay all over the ground. It's very much a mess here. We got a lot of our stuff being worked on. These pieces go onto the tree and they turn it into looking like this. So this is what the tree turns out to look like. I think it looks pretty good, especially at night though. It is very, very cool at night. This looks great. But yeah, we have a lot more corn stalks. There's a brand new one that we just added right there. Still missing a lantern right there and there. And probably another like 5 or 6 corn stalks that are gonna be added into here as well. And obviously, like I said, finishing that tree. But the tree is made out of just cardboard and then these pool noodles this is just brown paper. Got it at Home Depot, it was very cheap. And then we just twist it around and wrap it around to look like bark. And like I said, it turns into this. Right here, we have a spot that a scare actor will be jumping out of. And similar to we did last year, we're gonna be having these timed triggers like this one right here. You activate it and it turns on this strobe right here that's connected to a speaker, which is very cool. We have a bit of our show lighting right here. It's got tape over the front, so it's not a super bright light, and that shines into this room. It's like moonlight almost into this scene, and that's very cool. And yeah, this scene is nearing completion. One of the few things that we have to add after the corn stalks and the tree is done is we're gonna be adding these firefly lights that look like little fireflies that are gonna be like flickering around in this scene, which would be cool. We got the soundtrack going in this scene as well, which will be really fun. And yeah, Cam, you got any other thoughts, stuff to add?
Looks crazy at night, bro.
Yeah, we'll add in a nighttime video in the video so you can see what it looks like. We'll do a little bit of an update later so you can see how it looks. Doesn't translate over video super well, but we'll see how it looks in the video later. But it's very cool. This lantern, there's gonna be one there and one there, and they turn on and they flicker as if there's a fire inside, and they look really good. There's a little bit of the light shining through right now, but it's not gonna be like that later. Then you're gonna exit this scene, and there's a whole plan. This is only scene 1 of like 7. It wraps around into the backyard. We have these big tents that we're gonna be using that are 10 by 20 feet. So we got a lot of square footage to work with. We have about 600 square foot in the backyard, plus this room and an entire hallway scene all the way down. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. It's at OC Fright Nights. Like I said, this is our 3rd year doing it, and this is by far the biggest and best year that we've ever done. But yeah, be sure to stay tuned for all of the other updates. We're gonna be updating you pretty frequently. This is about a few weeks of construction. We've been working on it since early July. So stay tuned for that, yeah. one more little update here. We added in some more corn stalks. As you can see, it is nighttime now, so the lighting, it looks good in here. This tree has been finished up. It's a little hard to see because of how dark it is in here, but you can see it, not on camera. Then over here, we got a lot more corn stalks as well. I think we're just missing about 3 or 4 more corn stalks that are gonna go right in this area. The walls have been painted completely black now. So you can see this poster very well as it's lit up just by this little light right here. And yeah, it is nearing completion in the scene. There's not very much left to do. We'll still be keeping you along with updates as it goes on, but really all that's left is little firefly lights in here. Not too much left to do. But yeah, this scene is really coming along nice. And yeah, like I talked about, we have an entire backyard that we're gonna be working through. There's gonna be a ton of cool scenes. There's a very, very cool final effect that we're gonna be doing in the final scene, which is very different than anything we have done on any of our years of doing this maze. So be sure to stay tuned. Like I said, be sure to check us out on Instagram. Be sure to give us a follow. We're gonna be having a teaser video coming up soon. And yeah, the dates are gonna be towards the very end of October. We usually do the last 2 weekends of October as well as Halloween night, which is probably gonna be the same thing that we're doing this year. Be sure to get to the event early because the line definitely gets long. I think at one point we had about a 45-minute wait last year, which was very cool to see. But if you're trying to come experience this, you want to definitely hit it up early in the night. Really quickly before we finish up, here's another look at this tree in the daylight. This one I don't think turned out as great as the one over here. This one's definitely a little bit better, but it still gets the job done. The fog machine also, this is one more little addition. The fog machine is down here now, and it wraps around up to the front. So I have a way to activate it at the front right before people go in to make sure that the scene is very well foggy, because it looks a lot better when it's foggy in the scene. It definitely helps with the immersion because it's harder to see the black walls when it's foggy in here. And it's gonna be harder to see the scare actor. This curtain is honestly very hard to see in the dark. It works out really well because also when people enter, their attention gets drawn right over to this facade. We're also gonna have one little like dead animal, like little statue right here or something that people are gonna look at and they're gonna get distracted by this, and then the actor will jump out. And as I mentioned, this actor is gonna be dressed up just as he is in that poster with a lantern and a cloak and everything, yeah. So yeah, like I said, very excited to do this. Be sure to check us out on Instagram at OC Fright Nights. And yeah, comment down below if you're excited to check this out. And comment down below if you're gonna come. We're gonna be having updates throughout the next few months, so be sure to stay tuned for all of those. And thank you so much for watching World of Immersion today, and we'll catch you in the next video.